Hey scrubbers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a video to show you what I have pulled for my How to Kill a Kit with Style for this year. For 2024, we are changing up How to Kill a Kit with Style, and so our kits are going to span 3 months. So this first kit that I'm going to show you is for January, February, and March. And at the beginning of the video, you will have seen the mood board that I pulled for this particular kit. And so basically off of that mood board, what I decided to do is I primarily chose it for the colors. So all of the, and I've created page kits. I think there's probably about 5, I want to say. And so the page kits are basically pulled colors from the mood board itself, and then kind of elements from the mood board like geometric, wood grain, florals, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I pulled so that you can see what I'm going to be using for the next couple of months. So I will say, because I chose by color and I created page kits, each kit has it's got its own feel. So they don't all, I wouldn't say like I would combine them all back together and coordinate them to make other pages together. They're pretty distinct, and you'll see that as we go. So the first kit that I have here, and let me just get all the ephemera. I pulled lots of ephemera for these kits. So let me get that out of the way for each one, and I'll show you basically the papers first. And I do apologize, I'm playing with a different setup for my camera and I'm not 100% happy with it yet. So bear with me. We'll see how these videos turn out, and my positioning of my camera. It is definitely, from what I can tell on camera, not exactly where I want it to be. So I will apologize for anything that's a little wonky. Starting out with the papers. So I have this older, and these are all older papers. This is from the hip kit. So I pulled it actually for this side, and then I liked this possibly as a background. This is also, no, this is an Amy Tan pattern paper. I'm thinking this will be a background, but I do have a piece of white cardstock just in case. And then I will pull in some colored cardstock probably to back the layout. But that is the first page kit. To go with it, I have some Carnival sequins, so an older mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps. I have some Craft Market pieces, some of these little circular embellishments from Sweet Story, some chipboard flair from Pink Fresh. I picked it for some of the colors, work with the pattern papers, some little puffy word strips, a very old Amy Tan thicker set, trying to get used up, so I just pulled it in. I have some coffee cups. Thought maybe if I did a coffee inspired, so again I pulled this without really knowing what I'm going to use it for yet. I have some other puffies from Pink Fresh. I have some enamels from the Wonder Collection. I have a second set of sequins from Dreamweaver from Spiegel Mom Scraps. I have some puffy stickers from Amy Tan. Some more puffies. These are from Hip Kit. And then letter options. I have these canvas white alphas. I have these ones here from Paige Evans, Happy Day, and then I have these Jelly Bean Soup alphas. So pretty heavy on the embellishments for this one, but again, I don't know what I'm going to scrapbook yet, so I wanted to give myself options. So I have this one. Next up, I will show you the papers first. I have, here's a blast from the past for sure. This is Cosmo Cricket. This is Popsicle, and it has this yellow on the back. This is from 2013, so this is like more than 10 years old, but I love this pattern paper. I've never used it. and I've been hoarding it, so I decided to pull it out. And then I have this pattern paper from HipKit. It's called Dare to Dream. I pulled it for this because it definitely matches the coral color. I have this sticker sheet from Basic Gray Capture, and then I thought this might be my background. This is also Basic Gray Butter Pecan from the 2 Scoops collection, and then I did pull in a white piece of cardstock since I wasn't sure what my background was going to be. So to go along with this, I have 2 sets of sequins, Succulent Sass and Sweet Summertime. I have some cork stickers, and then I have some cork alpha and some Dear Lizzie gold letter stickers. I have another set of sequins. It's called Don't Rush Me, so I might use those. I have some little dictionary hearts, and then I have some washi stickers, and then some other stickers from my Mind's Eye. So not really sure again what I'm going to scrapbook with this one, but lots of options. So that is page kit number 2. So like you can see already, the color stories, or like the pages, don't really coordinate from page kit to page kit, but you can definitely see the influence of the mood board with the sort of color schemes and then geometric patterns with some of my pattern papers and things like that. So I kind of have that sort of mood and sort of feel from the mood board. So next up, this is page kit number 3, and this one we are starting with. This I'm thinking will be my background. This is actually a Halloween pattern paper, but I bought it for the wood grain, and it is an Echo Park. And then I have this gold metallic stripe. I have this yellow pattern paper. These are from Paper Pads, so I don't have a clue who they're made by. I have this floral, and then I have this geometric, and this small polka dot in a peach tone on tone. So you can kind of get a feel for the colors. So this one I was definitely pulling from those peaches, the yellows, and the greens. Wood grain is in the mood board as well. And so those are sort of how I was inspired by the mood board. To go with this one, I have gold sequins. I have some gold enamel dots. In here I have some sort of yellow and pink and peach labels and ephemera pieces, some more enamel dots. I have these little word strips from a Jen Hatfield collection, some labels, again going for the green and the peaches. I have this yellow with some words on the bottom if I need an alpha. I have some additional enamel dots, some green alphas, so I have choices, and then a gold alpha from Maggie Holmes. And that is page kit number 4, I think. Or maybe that's page kit number 3. I honestly don't remember. So next up I have this wood grain background. So this is a white wood grain, and then I have this plaid, I guess it is, buffalo plaid, I guess it would be kind of what it was called, for another option, which is sort of my geometric. I have this text paper with peach, and then I have this floral paper. There were leaves in the mood board, so I took that and ran with it from like that nature side and pulled in florals. I do plan to probably fussy cut this pattern paper, so that will likely be how this one comes together. So to go with this one, I pulled in these black alphas. I have these very old Heidi Swapp stickers, and then I pulled in a second black alpha since a lot of these are missing letters, so we'll see what I can actually use. I also have this mini market, and I do also have these letter stickers, which are almost done, from Dear Lizzie. No idea if I'll use those. I have some chipboard circles from Pink Fresh. Hopefully my lights aren't causing too much of a glare. And then I have some little kind of like enamel dots. And then I have in here just some ephemera pieces. These are from, I think, a Maggie Holmes collection. So some labels, some enamels, and then 2 packs of sequins in Blushing Bride and Vintage Things. So let's call this page kit number 4 or 5. And then I do believe this is the last one. So last page kit here. I pulled in a white piece of cardstock in case I needed it, because I don't really have what would be a good background. I have 2 pattern papers here. This is from the Hip Kit Wander, and this is from the Hip Kit Dream Big. So this was their Flourish and Dream Big collections, but the colors go so well together that I pulled these 2 and a white background to create this last page kit. Pulled in some gold or yellowy gold stars, some little crystals. I have a bag of embellishments. This has some wood veneer, some labels, even a paper clip. So just some ephemera pieces that I can go through for this page. I have these yellow alphas, these Craft Market word strips, excuse me, and then I have this wood grain white alpha and a sort of beige, or what is this called? It's a polka dot. It has a pink foam, but it's like a tan and white polka dot. And then I did pull in some opalescent punch sequins from Spiegelmom Scraps. So those are the page kits that I put together for March, April, or no, not March, January, February, March. And so I'm going to try to get through these. Certainly, if I get through these, maybe I'll pull some more and show another addition to this kit before the end of March. But I do plan to at least get through these. I want to make it so that I can actually kill these kits as opposed to having them not get killed. I think that's part of the reason too why we expanded it and made the kits go longer, because I know I was never killing my kit every month, and so hopefully having it go 3 months, I can actually kill these kits and not have to put at least the papers back in my stash. I can't say I'll use all of the ephemera pieces, but certainly the papers. So we'll see what we can get created. And in the description box below, I'll try to have everyone who's playing along. By the time this goes up, which will be the beginning of January, I should have a good list of everybody who's playing along, so I'll be able to add that to this video. And with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.